Hey, what up guys, it's GD Michaels 2002, so I haven't uploaded in a while. I'm going to try a new format of video. I'm going to try a little bit of a puzzle solving video. I'm very much into puzzles, online puzzles, physical puzzles, stuff like that, so I thought I'd start a little series on that because, yeah, it's another one of my interests, and yeah, and then I'll get back into some horror gaming as well, and some other gaming, doesn't have to always be horror, but yeah, so this is the password game. You've probably heard of it. It went viral on TikTok a few years ago, and I've started revisiting it because the new I'm Not a Robot game by neal.fun as well has come out, and so this was very popular, but it was also very difficult, so I got my friends to try it out. I'd completed it and I asked everyone to try it out, and they could not for the life of them figure it out. So but neither could I until I started like really trying and spent hours trying to complete it. So obviously they had lives, but yeah, and so I thought I'd just go through and just show you my tactics, just show you how crazy this game actually gets if you hadn't ever tried or ever seen it. If you don't want any spoilers or anything like that, you know, don't watch it, just take my word for it. It's very fun, and link it to this game will be in the description below. But anyways, let's start. So there's no real good way I could explain what this game entails by just explaining. I have to show you. So let's start with A. Password must be at least 5 characters, so let's go B, 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 B. Your password must include a number. And we're going to do 0. That's important because 0, this is going to be a rule that asks you for a leap year. 0 counts as a leap year. And we want to have the least amount of numbers in there as possible because the numbers must add up to 25, as you'll see soon. I just do the $sign. See, look, your password must add up to 25. I do 997 just so I can keep an easy tally and go right to left, taking away the numbers from that main number as we get more numbers in other parts of the password. Your password must include a month of the year, so I go with May. Your password must include a Roman numeral. I go with XXXV, so 35 in Roman numerals, and you'll see why. I go with Pepsi here. See, Roman numerals in your password should multiply to 35. If you just have 35 in there, it's just timesing itself by 1, so that's fine. You don't have to include an I, because I is a periodic element, and we do not want too many periodic elements, too many big periodic elements. As you can see over here, I is iodine, and that's 53. It's a pretty big number. Your password must include this captcha. No, it doesn't. You can actually click through here. We want the least amount of numbers as possible, because if we get too many numbers, then we're screwed. We can't go above 25. So you can actually find a captcha that has no numbers, like this one. Watch, EBCBX. Your password must include today's Wordle answer. So go to Wordle. It's always different. I haven't played it for today. It's on the New York Times. They've bought it out. So let's start. I'm going to do my little strategy that I watched on BuzzFeed a bit ago. So it's going to be stare. So it's not my strategy. I'm just stealing from someone. So let's do stare. Oh! Oh! Let's do doing. Just to get letters out of the way, right? And let's do lucky. Get most of the letters out of the way. Stack! Ahaha! That's such a good strategy. Wow. I approve. That's awesome. So it's stack. So we're going to go here and do... Oopsie. There we go. Stack. Your password must include a 2-letter symbol from the periodic element. I do TS. You'll see why. Your password must include the current phase of the moon as an emoji. Emojipedia, I'm pretty sure it's a waning gibbous at the moment. I'm going to copy it there. The Google one that you copy usually doesn't work, which is kind of unfortunate. Your passwords include the name of this country. Okay. Wait. I feel like I was just here. I feel like I've seen this place before. Wait. Sim. Okay. Alright. Sim. That looks like a very 50s-esque, like, little hot dog stand. There's a sign over here, so I'm gonna try if it would allow me to. I'm gonna try and see if I can't move over there. Can I? Oh, that's a shame. Ooh, is that looks like it's Greek. Donut. Is it Turkey? No. See, it looks like it's not Russia. Wait, is this the... I just found the exact... No, I haven't, right? It's not the... I think I just found... It's the exact location I just found. Where is it? Ilya. That sounds Russian. Zibitskaya Minsk. The hell is that? Belarus. There we go. Okay, alright. Good job, people. Alright, so now we're going to do chess. So I use this website, Next Chess Move. It's great. I just do capture all at first. Then I place the kings where they need to be. And then I just go from top to bottom, really. So I just go there. We got a queen there. Go there, black queen there, black one there. Okay. Should be good. And make sure it's white to move if it says it here. So it is white to move. If it's black to move, make sure you also click flip, because otherwise it'll be back to front and it'll be really make it more difficult for you. So let's calculate next move. It should start with a Q or an R. Yeah, it can start with an R. Oh, you did the move. Okay, I'm going to copy that. Now we have to use whatever notation that they give us. So having that 8 in there is really annoying. But we're going to have to go with that, and we're going to have to take away an 8 from here. So we're already down to 8 here, which really sucks. So we're going to really want to be careful with our numbers from now on. So I'm going to put the egg in here. The elements, it must have an atomic number that adds up to 200. So now we have to deal with RE, and that can also count as a 2-letter. As long as you just have one 2-letter periodic element, that's fine. Now, what the hell is RE? It's 75. That's a big number. Because TS is 117, so that's 43. Wait, no, sorry. 102. My apologies. It's no. Jeez. Okay, that worked. Let's do bolding. So you just highlight. I don't know why is considered a vowel in this game, but just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So we're just gonna bold these letters. Now, before you bold the last letter or group of letters, hover your non-dominant hand over the backspace. So one hand on the mouse, one hand on the backspace, because you're gonna need to put out a fire real quick. Click bold and click quickly, and click in front of that fire and destroy it. Digits must add up to 95. It only took away the 9, so that's fine. We're good, because it can take away your whole password. That's one of the easiest ways to die in the first time. Now with these guys, don't just copy enough for it to be strong enough. Copy 4 lines going into the 5th. And you'll know why in just a bit. So I am loved is what I do, and then we just bold. You can see how like every little step is gonna have to, you're gonna do. So Paul is hatched. This is where it gets annoying. You can feed him 5, 6, 7, 8. You can feed him 8 caterpillars without overfeeding him. You can't overfeed him. Don't let it run out. So that's why we have 2 tabs open, because we can keep an eye on Paul. And be careful not to copy and paste anything. If you accidentally copy and paste like something that you already had in the clipboard and it wasn't supposed to be the caterpillar, and you copy and paste, you paste something that you're not supposed to paste, just click Control Z with the tab, this password game tab selected. So I'm just gonna keep him at 7, because sometimes you can accidentally press once and overfeed him. So I'll keep 7 as my safe place. So my safe place. Okay, we don't need the next chess move anymore. So what I would do here with the password, with the URL, which can take ages, by the way, because the URLs have some nasty, periodic elements and the such. So we need to keep that V, unless we find some way around that, which is technically possible, and we have to find a way around the RE. So we have to keep those there. So what I do is I then go to filter, go to 420 minutes, because that's the correct video length. And then I'm going to now scroll for a bit. Just scroll for a bit. You're going to find some weird ass videos, like videos that, seem a little bit sketchy. I just think I just saw a video on Hitler. What? Okay. So I'll scroll down for a bit, and then we're going to go Control F. I'm just going to type in 1944. You'll get a different, oh wow, we've got a lot of them. Sometimes it's really difficult to find something. Oh, look. There we go, 1944. Now let's have a look and see. Ooh, this looks like a really good pass. Oh, have we done it? It has 2 oxygens in there, which are what? 8. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, this is perfect. Literally only one doesn't seem to have any Roman numerals, which is a huge... Oh, and look at that. We're just about to kill bloody Paul. Oh my god. See, keep an eye. Keep an eye. I'm gonna copy that. I don't care. I'm just gonna copy that and use it. We can change it if we need to. Yes. Okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's get the periodic table out. And I'm just gonna copy. Make sure you copy back that bloody caterpillar. So let's just do the rules one by one. And don't just bold everything, cause yeah, it gets annoying from there. Just bold the ones that are needed. Oh yes, the periodic elements, of course, because we've got oxygen. Yeah, we've got 16 there. So let's just 1, 2, 3. So from 16. Okay, so it'd be 14, 96, 86. We need to replace it with an 86. RN. Okay. Nice. And we just have to get rid of that one. Woo! Yeah, baby. See, it doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be difficult. So now to sacrifice the letters, I go to Control F, and I just have a look at what letters we don't have in. Because after this, we're not really adding any more words. So we're just going to go with... Okay, let's go with... I think we already have a Z. Yes, we do. We have an X, obviously. Let's see if we have a K. Okay, we do have a K because of stack. Do we have a J? We have a J. A H. Yes, an L. M. N. B. I'm just going through each one. Even though I know it's obvious. Oh, crap. Oh, good, we don't have an F. But that's going to make it a little bit harder for a hex. No, I don't want to get rid of the O's. We need the O's. G. Oh, and no G. No G. No G. Okay, we'll go for that. We'll go for that. I'm happy with that. So, your password must contain twice as many italic characters as bold. That's why you don't want to bold everything else. You want there to be the least amount of bold as possible. So, make that all italic. Because it's free real estate to do that rule. You don't have to fuck around with your actual password. And at least 30% of your password must be in the Wingdings font. Just do that. Just do that. Just that they're the free space we get. It's really good to have that, and a lot of the people who complete the password game do that. Free real estate. Your password must include this color in hex. So yeah, let's do that. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So what you do is click inspect if you're on Google Chrome. Click the drop down arrow, and you'll see the background RGB. Just copy these 3 numbers with the commas included, and then we're gonna go to the color picker, copy and paste them into RGB. And you'll get the hex code. Now, I don't like that. That's a lot of numbers. So what I'm going to do, and we're going to need 7 space for 8 numbers. 8. We have to add an 8 in next. So we want to... Oopsie. See? Just Control Z that. We don't want to feed him through this. So you can actually just refresh. Get another color. So I'll do that. So it can be a little tricky with this one because you want to find one that doesn't also have your sacrifice letters in it. An F is a huge one, so I'm actually surprised we didn't get an F in there. See, there's an F in there. That's also a big number, but you can really get lucky and just get like these just random AA, EA, and whatever. So we'll just keep trying our luck until we get it. No, so F and G's, right? So that's what we want. We'll do that again. Oh, okay. I keep doing that. Keep them satisfied for a bit. Oh, this one looks alright. Wait, 7, 8. Jeez, it's going to really take away a lot of our numbers, isn't it? Jeez. Should I do it? Fuck it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to actually do it. I'm just going to use this number. It's got 7, but whatever, you know. 7, we'll just get rid of that 7. I like to have both my digits there before this happens, but it's alright. Okay, so... I don't know why it's all with bold. This needs to be in Times New Roman. That's really simple. See, let's just do the bold there. Okay, this is where things get really annoying. So the font size of every digit must be equal to its square. So the 0, which we want to keep for the leap year. The rule passes because we had already done it by the time it came up. And then the 8. 8 8's a 64. All zeros will literally disappear, which is fine. We don't need them really. 1 9 1 0 3, which is 9. Every instance of the same letter must have a different font size. Alright, I'm just going to get rid of these now. We don't need this stuff. So this is going to get a little annoying, but literally what I like to do is I'll just give you an example for X and I'll just speed it up for you guys. Just highlight the second instance of the letter, which is going to be the first one that's in red. So that was the first X. That's fine because it's its own size of 28. Every other X is going to be like, hey, what are you doing? Because it's the same size. So just go up in size first. Go from 32, then the next one's going to be 36 because they all have to be different sizes. Then 42. There looks to be all the X's there. And that's it. And then you can start going down from 28 if you reach 81 for one of the letters, and then you have to keep going down because you want to have as many of this stuff visible as possible for as long as possible. So yeah, that should be fine. So I'm just gonna skip ahead, but yeah, let's do this. I think we've done it. Yep. Your password must include the length of your password. Now, the password's going to have to be a prime number. I'm pretty sure 151 would be the lowest I can get it. Unless is 149 a prime number? We want to keep the number as low as possible since we put in a lot of numbers. Wait, 149. No, that's going to be way bigger than 151. So we'll keep it at 151. Just because we will have to get rid of so much more to get to 141. So we'll keep it at 151 with 5 caterpillars, right? So we'll have to get rid of 3 spaces at the top here. Again, free real estate. That's why I do that. So then we can actually put in 151. I put it in right here. So now we have to make it the font size, which is 25, and then 1 is 1. It's going to go away. So that's 7. So now we're going to make that 2. Now this is going to basically disappear. But we know that this is in front of the dollar sign. So I can actually literally see it. So I can change it if I wanted to. Okay. So let's make this give... There we go, 151. And your password must include the current time. This is basically the final real challenge here. So I just go to my date and time on Windows, turn off the automatic time setting, and I go to change it to 1 o'clock and 1 p.m. So, and I'm going to put, but before we do that, let's just add, so that's going to be with 5 caterpillars. So again, I'm going to have to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4 for the space for the time, because it's going to be 4 characters. And I'll put it to the right of the moon, again, so I know where it is in case I want to change it, which I really don't want to, but it's the smallest number that I've seen to work. I don't think 0:00 works, like for midnight. So 1 o'clock is going to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the time, and oh, and we have to get rid of that 2 needs to become a 1, and that's going to have to become 1. Okay, when a caterpillar goes, add another 1 in. Because sometimes it doesn't register that's 1 p.m., so I'm just going to keep changing it to 1 p.m. And then if caterpillar goes, add 1 in. Is this your final password? Copy. Yes. And then paste. There you go. You've done the password game. and then you can set the time, obviously, back to automatic for your computer, which is a good idea. But yeah, that is the password game, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little, you know, dive through what it encompasses, and it really is simple if you just make it simple. Just don't, if you know the tricks, it really is simple. It's just a little bit time consuming, but that's it. It's actually really fun, and it's a lot of, it's really cool how it incorporates a lot of little mini games. Like you do a Wordle for the day, you know, you do some GeoGuessr, you know, it's fun, and I like that. I like when there's like, it's almost like an anthology of puzzles. So that's what I enjoyed about this game. But yeah, awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Please do like, subscribe, check out my other videos. Let me know if you want to see more content like this. I'm going to do I Am Not a Robot next by neal.fun, which is way easier, but still a lot of fun. So yeah, and I'll show that as my next video. But yeah, stay awesome, guys. This is GD Michael 2002, and as always, good night.